Hello again there folks. This video is going to be a little bit different to the kind that I normally put out, because I normally tend to read from a script, but in this case I wanted to talk about the recent failure of the Kickstarter, and I felt it would sound a little bit more raw and a little bit more emotional for me to just kind of speak a little bit from the heart on this one, and just really sort of open up a bit about some of my frustrations regarding the project and my inability to engage the fans in a way that's really sort of helpful and effective for what we're trying to do, and really just try and structure this as best I can to see if I can encourage people to help us to move forward and better explain what it is we're trying to do here. Now, we've been working on this CelesSteel project for, I'd say it's probably about 2.5 years now. I think we started, it would have been around January 2016, so it's been quite a lot of time, money and effort that we've put into this project to get it this far. And it is pleasing to see that over the past year or so that I've been promoting it on Twitter, we have made fans and that people do like what we're doing and they speak very highly of the comic. The reviews from Maz Gaming and Shameless McFly have been absolutely fantastic, and to be honest, these aren't unusual reviews. We've heard this sort of positivity back from just about everyone who's invested in the comic. These people truly believe in what we're doing here and they honestly think we're onto something, and as you'd expect, when you hear from people saying this is going to be big one day, or they're saying honestly I believe that CelesSteel could be huge, it's massively motivating, because I've long believed that no one ever believes your idea is as good as you do. But when you hear people saying these kind of things, you do start to think, maybe we really could be onto something with this, or maybe it really could go somewhere. Maybe this could become everything that I dreamed it could be at the very start. But it also frustrates me a bit, because you hear these comments and you start thinking, well, if we're having this kind of success, like if people are saying this product is absolutely amazing and you really have recaptured the spirit of the 80s and those Saturday morning cartoons that you set out to do, it sounds fantastic, but you're thinking, well, why isn't this like turning into actual results? I mean, last I checked the Patreon, I think we're at about $13 a month, and the Kickstarter itself only made £96 of what was a pretty conservative 500 that we were asking for. So I say it's these mixed messages. You sort of wonder to yourself, how is it that you can get that kind of positivity from some people and yet completely fail with everyone else? It's a very odd one, and it's very confusing. Now, I'm not going to claim to be hugely experienced because this is my first time as a project leader, first time trying to drive something like this, and without experience I suppose it's hard to know where you're going wrong. And I have had many people give me bits and pieces of advice here and there, but it does tend to be lots of those little small bits and pieces that you hear, like there's no one particular thing that I could change or that I could do differently to get people more invested in this. It seems like you sort of have to take 10 shots and maybe one of those might just graze the target, and if you keep doing enough of it then you may eventually hit what it is you're trying to do. But how much energy have you got and how many resources have you got to take those shots? That's the tricky part. So, I am rambling a little bit here, but I don't know, maybe some people find it quite entertaining. I know some people like to, get this behind the scenes, transparent kind of stuff and see, what goes on behind the minds of the people who create the things that you enjoy. And so, really, I guess all I can do to keep moving this forward is just keep trying new things. And I may, if this video goes down well with my fans, I may try making more like this in future. They may be like hearing me speak a little bit more off the cuff. Anyway, that's really all I have to say for now. I just wanted to make this video just to get a few things off my chest and just to be a little bit more, be a little bit open about what it's like to be an indie dev, and the successes and failures and the struggles and challenges that you will go through. So thank you for taking the time to listen. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you find this project interesting, and please do leave your comments below, and I'll speak to you guys next time.